What's up, beautiful people? DH here, been forever, and that's usually how it's supposed to be. I wanted to get on here, and I've been thinking a lot about how energetically and internally in our mind we compare ourselves to our past version of ourself, and good or bad, right? Like the past version of ourself may have been what we would call the best version, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. We were just in such a good place, and we set the expectations so high that as we've aged and evolved and our life has shifted in different directions, we carry this heaviness, this inner judgment towards ourselves that allows us not to be in acceptance, and it allows us not to be in flow and in gratitude and in happiness of all the different stages and phases of our life. And as I'm stretching, I'm going to do a workout at the school right here, and I'm stretching and I'm kind of evaluating my body. I'm like, man, my legs look kind of skinny, and I'm stretching. I'm like, man, I'm starting to get a little bit of a dad bod, just from like sitting at a desk all day and just inactivity. And I'm not doing CrossFit 3-4 times a week. And, then there's the part of me that sinks in like, dude, you're here. You're actually today in this moment, this present moment, you've chosen to honor yourself and just be in a state of playfulness, right? Like, you can't get yesterday back. You can't get that other version. That's all in your mind. It's all self-created in your mind. And so that's when we just have to surrender and breathe and laugh and just connect with the present moment, celebrate ourselves in that present moment. And because if we're carrying that heaviness, we're probably projecting that heaviness on others. And that's not the best version of us, So in that moment, just breathe it through and just say, thank you for the reminder, and then go find some way to have some level of self-love. And I think our physical body is such a vessel and catalyst for us to really create a sustainable, happy, and healthy life in all the different phases of our life. And there's a combination of that, right? Of course, there's the nutrition, there's the sleep, there's the mental strength, the mindfulness. And my mom reminded me last night, like we went out to eat, and I ate my burrito so fast, and it was so delicious, not having to cook or clean. That's a really good feeling. And then my stomach started hurting, and it was a pretty clean burrito. It was lean. And she's like, I saw you eat that so fast. Like, maybe just take a little bit more time when you eat. I'm so used to just wolfing my food down. Like, literally, I already know what I'm doing before I'm done with the meal. I'm like, as soon as this last bite's done, I gotta go clean it up, clean the kitchen, get my kids ready for bed, get myself prepared for the next day. Like, I haven't even allowed myself to honor the last 2-3 bites of that meal and allow my body to slowly digest it and process it. It's all those little tiny things as we age that things have slowed down a little bit in our physical bodies, so we can't do it as rapidly as we used to. It doesn't mean we're deficient and we're not as good or as our previous version, but we just have to be reminded and listen to our body a little bit more. So nonetheless, my message for today is the past version of us is still us. It's never changed. It's part of our story. It's part of our history. It's part of our whole journey here as a human. And it's part of us to embrace all the different steps. And so we have to be our biggest fan. We have to be our biggest fan, which means we have to smile and send those inner thoughts of love to ourselves. Whenever we're feeling judgment, or we're evaluating and criticizing ourselves for this, that, or the other thing, just remember we're still here. That which is within us has never aged, and the vibration of positive thoughts and that inner energy of gratitude elevates us in that moment, which is all we have. It allows us to let go of the past and all of the density and weight that we're carrying. And it also allows us to let the future go. And it becomes a very slow, it's like your body has a heartbeat in that moment, and it's really cool. So use the weekend. If you work, during the week, use the weekend as your time for that reflection to catapult you. Sending lots of love to everybody. Honor your body today, honor your mind, celebrate yourself. The impact that you have on yourself reverberates throughout everybody around you. The impact of your self-love and how you celebrate yourself influences the people close to you and influences your purpose, your job, your career. But you have it right now, You can look back in the rearview mirror and say, cool story, and then just let it go. The good, the bad, the right, the wrong, you know, come into this present body and really celebrate yourself. So that's my message for y'all this weekend. Much love to you.